What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to the Punk Rock Review. Most of y'all know, last weekend on the 18th, I flew to Pittsburgh. My first time to fly solo out of the state of Texas. Only my second time in my entire life to leave the state of Texas. I went to go see a show. There was a fest going on called Skull Fest, and one of the shows that was brought by Skull Fest was this show that I'll show you the poster. Hold on. One thing that I did pick up there, this is a merch haul video, and it needs its own video. You'll see why in a minute. Check that out, dude. I had to buy this poster. It was only a couple bucks, but this is the actual flyer for the show that I was at, and it's important to me to have stuff like this because, uh, I've never done anything like this before. So I picked up. This is my first thing that I'm going to show you guys. I love this flyer. This is old school, man. But Syndrome 81, No Time, Sick'em, Lucy, The Slides, and Prisoner Du Temps. Bro, this is probably one of the top 10 lineups that I've ever watched in my life. My excitement level was at like a 10, bro. Shout out to all of these bands. Every one of them, man. Prisoner Du Temps has members of Kron and Syndrome 81. You know how much I love those bands. The Slads, dude, I think they're from Philly, but they're from Pennsylvania. Like dirty rock and roll, hardcore oi. It's really good. Lucy is like a straight up like 70s rock and roll band. Oh, they're so good. Sick'em, hardcore like influenced oi stuff. No Time. I don't know what to call No Time, dude. They're like a street punk band almost, but very oi influenced. I don't know that I don't mean to disrespect anybody. I love that band, and I'm supposed to have them on the show at some point in the near future. And then of course Syndrome 81, that cold oi from France. This lineup was bananas, dude. I'm so excited that I was there. I filmed all of it, and I had so much fun. So welcome to my merch haul video. I literally spent all the money. Okay, wait till you see this crap. Yo, before we go any further, man, shout out to the bands. Shout out to all these bands for having reasonably priced merch. I spent that much money because they made it easy for me to do so. I got value for my money. It is so hard to find okay, as an example, and I don't mean to throw anybody under the bus, but we have to bring this up. As an example, I went and saw the Suicide Machines and the Misfits the weekend before. Misfits shirts were $40 minimum. I think they even charged tax. The Suicide Machines were 30, which isn't insane, but I was hoping they'd be 25, right? And these are bigger bands. Suicide Machines is a pretty big band. They're a legacy act at this point. They had good art on their shirts and stuff too. Real big, good prints on real good shirts. So I'm not complaining about them. I bought them, but at this show, like everything was $20. It was awesome. I think I paid 20 or less for everything that I bought. And I mean, stuff that I was expecting to be 30 was 20. Things I expected to be 10 was 5. So let's show you guys some of this stuff. I want to make this as quick as I can. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me pick up some of it. I'm gonna start with. I went to a record store while I was in Pittsburgh. This doesn't count as merch, but I bought a few CDs. Shout out to the Attic Records, like the attic in your house. At the Attic Records, might be the best record store I've ever been in. Top 5 minimum, top 3 likely, maybe the best. It was amazing. I had already spent so much money by the time I got there that I had to be careful. So I only looked at their CDs and some of their vinyl. I didn't buy any vinyl because I couldn't decide what to get. They had too much that I wanted. I picked up a handful of CDs just to support the record store. I will be buying more from them. If you are part of that place and you see this, I will be shopping with you more, even though I'll be doing it over the internet and stuff. But yeah, they said they would ship to me, so I'll be buying for a lot of stuff from them. Let me show you. I just bought a bunch of CDs, man. I couldn't help myself. All this little haul of CDs is crazy, dude. Like for one record store to not even be a punk rock record store and to have all this is wild. The Sounds Wrong EP from Swinging Utters. I haven't had this in years and years and years. Grabbed it. Lucero. That Much Further West on CD. Somebody at my shop was asking about this recently, so I snatched it up for them to have. Days of the White Owl by the Nerve Agents. Like noisy, chaotic, hardcore punk a la old AFI maybe. Two albums by the Briefs, Singles Only and Sex Objects. I don't have these. I do now. You can see by my wall behind me that this is the kind of shit that I like. Just re-upping the shop's inventory got me Less Than Jake, Hello Rockview, and Losing Streak, two classic albums that you can never have too many copies of. Ain't always about making a profit on some of this stuff. I'm just gonna sell it for the same price, basically. Oh, Trash Talk 119. Not my style of music, but this is the kind of stuff that gets asked about in my shop all the time. Teenage Bottle Rocket, Freak Out, classic Ramones core pop punk album. Lucero's Nobody's Darlings. It was missing the cover, but it was only $1. And so I love this record. I bought it to listen to at the shop. So anyone wants to pick it up for $1, they can have it. Oh, dude. They had Suicide Machines, Destruction by Definition, and a match and some gasoline, which I did not have. So this is personal collection stuff. Strife, Witness a Rebirth. What, bro? Where is this guy getting this stuff? And then Far From Finished, Living in the Fallout. I couldn't remember if I had this, but this is a pretty rare CD. So if I don't have it, I'm keeping it. If I do, it's going to end up in my store because this is a really, really good rock and roll punk rock CD. I'll probably be covering this on the channel sometime soon. Last but not least, at that store, I picked up a copy of Rancid, Let the Dominoes Fall. Just covered it on the channel. It just hit 15 years, but this is special. This I've never seen. It's a 3-disc copy. So it's got the full length. It's got the acoustic versions. Dude, my brain was like, and then it's got a disc 3, which is the making of the 7th album DVD. I believe that this is a Japanese release. I could be wrong, but I've never seen this before. And it wasn't like super cheap, but there was zero chance I was walking out of that store without this. You know me and my rants and stuff. So, all right, let's get into like actual band merch from the show. Thank you for your patience. I'm so hyped about this stuff, bro. All right, now I bought 2 cassette tapes, and I bought multiples of each of them. Okay, I have to support these bands and bring this stuff to my shop. I got Syndrome 81, the Prisoners Imaginaire. How do you say that word? Is it Prisoners Imaginaries? Prisoners Imaginaires? I don't know how you say it the right way. Regardless, it was a reasonable price, so I picked up 3 copies of it. One for myself, one to probably give away, and then one to take to the shop. And then Sick'em had their demo. They had both colors available, and so I grabbed one of each. I should have grabbed 2 of each probably, but I'll probably keep the yellow one and sell the black one or trade it or something. I don't know. I love this band. Those dudes are awesome guys. The singer was super nice to me when I talked to him. I also picked up that Sick'em 7-inch. This kind of stuff is always looked for when I'm at my shop. People always ask me about this. I get asked about it online a lot. So I picked up a couple copies of the 7-inch. And then this band called Grizel. I feel like I knew this. So I snatched a couple copies because I was like, man, I feel like if I don't, I'm going to wish I had. I think this is the dude from Syndrome 81's other side project, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I have this. I might, but whatever, man. I'm going to support these bands anyways, dude. If I have it, I'm sure somebody else would want it if I don't need it. Oh, I'm watching this absolutely terrible movie called Despiser on Tubi. You guys have to watch it, bro. I think I'm fixing to do movie reviews on this channel too because I watch a lot of movies and I don't want to do it on my other channel. It's just too much work. Wow, I love vinyl. I just ordered these brass 7-inch like 45 adapters from Trojan Records. I'm really excited to get them so I can just spin all these old records I got. Most of them of the modern stuff comes ready to roll. But all that old stuff that I get and a lot of the European stuff, a lot of the Jamaican stuff, it comes with them big ass holes in it, which I absolutely can't stand. But it is what it is. I'm gonna get me a new adapter and I'm gonna jam all my little 45s that I picked up in Austin. I love this, dude. I love this. I love music. I love hanging out with you guys and talking. I love trading, selling, buying. I love all of it, man. All of it. Okay, this part's gonna take a minute, so just bear with me. I got a bunch of shirts. Um, you know what? Before we go into shirts, let me show you the LPs that I bought. Dude, this is, I mean, how much money do you think I already spent? Because it's a lot. I don't really care. Oh, first off, before I get into the actual vinyl, I picked up a new tote just to record shop with because, well, I don't know. I was in that part of the world and I wanted to grab one more thing to represent them. It's a double-sided record tote from the attic. I thought it was pretty, and I don't know. That's a good way for them to make some profit because this is probably a high profit margin item. So when you see a tote bag that you like the design of, just understand that that helps the person you're buying from probably quite a bit. Let's see. I bought 2 copies of the European press of the Prisoner du Temps. I think it's an LP. Yeah, it's like 8 songs, I believe. But let's see. So I got 2 copies of the European press, and then I also bought 2 copies of the American like tour press. I don't remember which one's which, honestly, but this one's super pretty. Actually, I think the this one is the like first European press, and it's on black wax. This one was the tour press, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. This was the American like tour pressing. Um, yeah, originally released on the iconic French label UVPR. I mentioned that in my Cold Oil video in 2022. This is a reissue of the Smash debut solo album from Jackie Cadu of Syndrome 81. I should have Jackie on the show pretty soon. Updated artwork and DMM mastering. This is on limited oxblood bone colored vinyl. Just absolutely gorgeous stuff, man. Like the amount of love that they take to put into this stuff. I I'm a collector, dude, and a fan. I love this stuff. I also bought the demos of the Prisoners Imaginaires stuff from Syndrome 81, 2 copies of that. I've got their actual regular release of that. I got a couple copies at the store, so I didn't need to buy any of those. And then they had Beton Nostalgie. I hope I said that right. I picked up 2 copies of this um, as well. And then I bought a postcard for my wife because I was thinking of her. I missed her so much, man. I missed my wife and my kids just deeply and dearly while I was gone. And I was only gone a couple of days, but I mean, I love those kids and that woman so much. And then I found some flyers at the show, dude. Like, are you serious? Look, Rick's No Time, Addict Brain, and Difficult Customer, The Chisel, Peace Talks, Illiterates, Complete Fucker, Last Protocol. Dude, the illiterates are so good. But I just had to snatch these up, dude. Like I don't live there or anything, but I'm gonna fake it like fake it till I make it, I guess, right? Dude, Pittsburgh's the shit, bro. I love that place, man. And I can only imagine there's other places that are just as cool, right? Okay, let's do some shirts real quick, and then I'll get out y'all's hair. It's a bunch of them too, man. I couldn't decide on which ones, so I just bought them all. I bought like every single shirt that I wanted, which was a lot. Let's see, and then I bought one for the homie. So, Julie, if you're watching this, I did get your shirt. I did remember. I know. I'm shocked too. I was not going to leave that place without a shirt for her because that woman has supported me so much throughout the last couple of years. All right. So we got Syndrome 81 album cover shirt. This is the one that I bought for Julie as well. This was the one that initially made me want to go to this show. So based on that, that was the one that was the most important. It was the linchpin. That's why I bought this one for her. So I got one for me, a large, her, a medium. And I never buy like gray t-shirts, but they only had 2 shirt designs. And I wasn't gonna not grab both of them. And this is honestly, this is a really great design. I like the color and the shirt. I kind of like the gray, honestly. Um, dude, I feel like something's happening with this channel, dude. I'm happy, man. I appreciate everybody's support. Um, we have a good community going here, and I think that uh, I don't know, some good stuff's coming in the future, man. I'm gonna really put my pedal to the metal and put out some good content here in the next few weeks. I got some ideas. Uh, yeah, so oh, I did buy two of these. I was like, did I buy two of these shirts? I couldn't remember. Okay, hers is down there. I saw it earlier, so I know I got it. Oh yeah, look at that prisoner to temp shirt. Ooh, dude, that artwork is killer, man. I don't even know what shirt to wear first. You know what? I do know what shirt I'm gonna wear first. Dude, shout out to the Slads, man. I love that fucking band. Oh, bro, are you serious, dude? Suffer no fool, no time. That's a great album, by the way. Or if you haven't listened to the No Time full length, dude, do yourself a favor and stop being a pussy and go listen to it. It's good. I've been talking about that record for a long time, man. Oh, dude, so good. Okay, there's a couple more. I think this is the first one I'm gonna wear. The traditional black shirt, white print. I love it. And I'm also gonna have a buddy from the Slads on the show next week on Monday. So like Wednesday that'll drop probably. I might drop it on Wednesday on Patreon and then like Thursday or Friday on the channel. But and last but not least, I got a Sikkim shirt too because that band was great, dude, and I love this artwork. So yeah, that's my merch haul. What is that, dude? I don't even know. Good grief. How many shirts did I buy? Okay. So I bought Julie's shirt. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine shirts. Okay. I got nine shirts. I got five cassette tapes. I got five 7-inch records. And I got two, three, four, nine LPs. Okay. Let's do some quick. Oh, I don't even know if I want to know. Okay. So we got 18 times 20. Yeah, dude, I spent like $450 on merch. What the fuck? Bro, support your local punk rock bands. Support these bands that are flying over here from fucking France. Come on, man. I'm not saying spend $450 because that's kind of ridiculous, but this is more or less a one-time thing for me. And some of it's inventory for the shop, some of it's giveaway stuff. So a couple of them are gifts. But whew, what the fuck, dude? My wife's like, "What is your problem?" But yeah, man, I had so much fun. This is just money, man. You'll make your money back if you work hard. Um, dude, please support independent punk rock. Support my label, support my channel. This stuff has to stay alive, and the only way it can stay alive is if we're all being supported by each other. It doesn't necessarily mean money. If you want to do monetary support somehow, great. I appreciate it. I'm sure the bands do. We gotta, they gotta fly, travel, and all that stuff. I just mean support. You would go to the shows, watch the videos, you get an opportunity to donate a couple dollars here and there. That would be appreciated. But more or less, be here and be active in the community. That means as much as anything. To me, at least, it does. Everybody else think and feel how they want, but to me, that's just as important as any dollar you could give me. Is just give me your time because that's something we can't get back. Yeah, man. I love you. I love this stuff. I love this music. I love those bands. I love life, man. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for hanging out at the Punk Rock Review. We'll see you soon. Peace.